So you see what you're looking at here? See how it hits in 6 different positions? That makes the cube. You see how it's got a triangular shape in it? If we draw a line from here to here to here to here, you got a triangle, right? Then you got this thing spinning inside that looks like an hourglass. You got the next one that's spinning on out here, and you got this one. Then you got the big gear. But you notice the gear out here is broken. Remember the show Seinfeld? I always suspected that was a pseudonym or another name for what you're seeing right here. What you're seeing right here is a sine field. It's a rotating magnetic field. As you can see, you see how it they're showing you how it hits 6 different spots. That would make the cube. Here's the big gear. So you've got, how many wheels we got moving here? We've got the one on the inside, then we've got this one here, then you got the one on the outside, and then you got the broken cog right here. That is a sine field, as in a sine wave. It's a rotating magnetic field. Now, I always knew there was something more to this bullshit than, what you're saying. So here's all your occultic symbology. The cube is being made by the 6 points, which are 3 intersecting lines in the center. The hourglass that you see all the time is the inside of this thing. The gears are welcome to the machine is being represented on the outside of this gear. But it's like the oil, it's 3 in 1. Here's your triangle right here. I mean, this I told you, I knew this bullshit was deeper than what that fucking TV show was, because there's nothing on there that's not suspect. There's another picture of it. These are coils. These are the magnets. As this spins, these are called stator. Okay? These are rotors. If you go look at Mithras, which was the worship of the planet Saturn, they got a thing that's called the Sator rotus. That's what this is. This is a stator. It stays in one place. This is the rotus or rotor. As it spins, it creates a magnetic field, the sine field. Now you see the magnets. You see how the magnets are working? What do? They're giving you the red and the blue. This is the north, this is the north, this is the south. You see how the system keeps flipping? And what it's doing is it's creating a magnetic field as it goes round and round. That's us. I'm absolutely 100% sure that's what we are. We're part of that system. Goes up, comes down. Goes up, what goes up must come down. All of these things are exactly the same. That's a sine field. If you look, here's your colors. Red, yellow, blue, green. You look here, here's the north and the south. These are the same magnets, but they're spinning. When this comes around, this attracts this. This attracts this. But as it spins by, as the north comes back around here, it repulses it and fires it, pushes it again. You see, here's the stator blades, or the stator field. Here's the rotor, the Sator rotus. If you guys know what I'm talking about, just go look it up. It's called a Sator, S-A-T-O-R, I think it, rotus, R-O-T-A-S. It's on a board. There's nothing mystical about it. It's a fucking magnetic field and how it works. Look, basic torque generation in a machine. Notice they show you it's a three-phase. Here's the blue, here's the red, here's the black. Here it is, another picture. This is exactly what the alternator on your car does. It's just a bunch of magnets that spin around each other and create an electrical magnetic field. Notice right here, here's your sine wave. Here's the logo that you see all over the place. See how it's making it, the field keeps changing from red to blue. And then if you watch these lines here, see how they change colors? Those are different circuits creating different energies. Same thing here, isn't it interesting? Here's your yellow and your pink, right? It's an induction motor. It's the same thing, just a different type of drawing. You see, these are the negatives. Here's the positive. You see how the system is flipping? Now it's coming around to positive, right? Now it's coming around to negative. Now it's coming around to positive. Now it's coming around to negative. That's what's going on, what you see it's happening in the news with Bruce Jenner turning into a broad. It's a representation of what's happening here. Let's look at this. David Sullivan, cloud surfers, abdomen burst, sine field mix. Look at the colors, the yellow and the purple. Isn't it interesting that I just keep running into this stuff? And so I just follow my hunches, and they seem to quite often pay off. It isn't Seinfeld, it's Seinfeld.